थोड़ा कम है।
Volume. Okay, okay. I'll increase the volume. Am I audible now?
सर परफेक्ट है सर.
Okay. Thank you,
Yes, sir.
Preet. Yeah. So let me start the presentation. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. This is first introduction lecture of our new course. This is new course for you, professional ethics. My name is Prashant Kachela. I am your faculty, and we are going to deal with professional ethics course throughout this semester. If I'll give you my introduction, I'm dealing with this professional ethics course from last more than 2 years because we started this professional ethics course offering in Marwadi University from 2018. So from the starting, I am as a faculty dealing with professional ethics course. As a part of L&D, this Learning and Development Department of Marwadi University is offering various courses to various engineering branch. Like we are dealing with organizational behavior, that is currently part of Mechanical Department, GTU branch. And recently also Professional Ethics course is introduced in semester 5 of GTU, but we are having this course earlier, and here we are dealing with in semester 3. There are other courses like IPT. Maybe you guys are also having those lecture. So it is also part of L&D. And there are so many other courses like soft skill, quantitative aptitude, verbal aptitude, and various aspects. So Learning and Development Department is offering many courses in various departments. This is one of the course that we are offering in semester 3 of NU, Professional Ethics. First, if I'll give you the introduction regarding the course, first, let's see that ethics. This is actually not a new word for us. Generally, you heard of people that sometimes people don't do some particular work or they don't act in that way. Why? Because they think that is wrong to do. Why? Because here the question of ethics comes. Some people do consider that something is wrong activity and something is right activity. So our reasoning regarding what is right and wrong, that is ethics. Though we all are having our own ethics, but keeping the ethics in corporate life, it is also one of the important aspects. While you are expected to do your work, which is written in your job profile, but there are some unwritten rules, regulation, which corporate also need you to follow. So that is nothing but professional ethics. We are going to deal with various aspects of professional ethics.
Not audible, sir. Not audible, sir. Sir, you are not audible, sir. We can't hear you, sir.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's go to our presentation.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you. So this is the objective of our course, that this course will enable the budding engineers and managers to effectively resolve the ethical issue. What kind of ethical issue you consider in your life? I'll give you one example. That let's say that there is one situation in which there are more than right way, more than one right way. So and this is also common situation in our personal life too, that sometimes if we select the one particular option in that condition, then there the second option is also not wrong. And that's why sometimes the people around us, if we consider society, so they think that we haven't done ethically, and this is a common situation. So similarly, in professional life too, there are many ways you will find that some ethical issue will happen, that if you solve those kind of issue, then uh, there is, if you choose one option, then there will be problem with the second option too. So here in this course we are going to see that how, without harming the other options, how you can choose the best option among it, and how you can deal with a particular situation. So that's the main objective of our course. Here, if we discuss about the course credit, so we are having one course credit. It is very important to pass this subject because it is going to reflect in your mark sheet. But other aspect, if we check, then this is a more practical way to deal with many upcoming issues. So in near future, if you are going for corporate life, in one way or other way, if you are going to go for job or whether you are going for business, so in one way or other way you are going to face corporate life, and corporate life is having some many different things in which some ethical issues will happen, and how to deal with that. So we are going to learn all those things. Sometime we are going to check the case studies, real life case studies, in which we are going to discuss that how a person responded in particular situation, and what was the ethical way, what was the unethical way, and what the benefit the person got after selecting the particular way. So with the help of real life case studies, we are going to learn that. Sometime we are also going to check some video clips on which we will discuss that how a person should have to behave and what are the aspects that he should have to consider. So that's the other medium too. So this course is going to help you for many of the aspects. If we go ahead now, we are going to discuss about the course outcomes. So for this particular course, we are going to have four course outcome, and I'll also tell you how we are going to achieve one by one. So if we discuss about the first course outcome, that is express the basics of human values. We know that we as a human being are very special on this earth because we are having ability of thinking, we are having ability of feeling emotions and helping other people. And we do know that sometimes human beings also consider the selfish motive or the personal objective on the priority way. But one should not have to lose the human values in all the circumstances, because right now some situation may give you benefit without following human values, but it can be harmful in future. So that's the one, that course outcome. We are going to see various situations in which you will get to know that following human values and knowing that what are the basic human values can help you in growing. So the second outcome, it says that articulate human values and grow as responsible human being in the society. Here, the society doesn't mean the people around us who are our friends, family, relatives. It also includes society as a part of organization too, because organization is nothing but made by the people. So there are many people who are working in particular organization. So knowing human values and growing as a responsible human being is our one of the course outcome that we are going to learn here. If we go for the third course outcome, which says that develop ethical conduct and deliver their professional duties. So as I told you that in corporate world, there are so many written rules that company want us to follow. But sometimes there are some of the not written, unwritten rules too, which also they want from us. So they are not going to specify that you have to behave with your colleague in this manner only. It is the way that in the starting in your first day of the job they want you to sign one document which may include some terms and condition, but it may not include all the terms and condition. But still, if you don't follow those kind of rules and if you don't pay your professional duties in that way, so it can be also harmful. So that's the other aspect that we are going to learn here as a part of course outcome. Now, moving ahead regarding fourth course outcome, it says that analyze ethical confusions and contradiction to bring harmony at thought, behavior, and action level. Sometimes because of many confusion, because of many thoughts, people do consider that I'm not able to find the correct way. So that's why uh, there is a higher chance of making mistakes. And here, as a part of professional ethics course, we are going to see many situations in which if somebody is doing wrong way, some unethical way, and they also want you to follow that. So how you can avoid it and how you can get the advantage of particular way. So that is our fourth course outcome. Analyze ethical confusion and contradiction to bring harmony at thought, behavior, and action level. So these are the four course outcomes that we are going to achieve throughout this semester with the help of various teaching method in our professional ethics course. Now, if we go ahead, now let's discuss about teaching and examination scheme. So I already told you that we are having one credit for our course professional ethics, and that's why our lecture is also 1 hour per week. So that means that one lecture per week we are going to meet, and this is very important thing because if you miss at least 1 or 2 lecture, then it will not only create a trouble for the attendance, but it will also create a trouble in learning because we are having less lecture and we are going to learn many aspects. So if you miss some of the lectures, then you are also going to miss so many teaching that we are going to discuss. Okay, in examination scheme, so we are having Viva as end term evaluation. So here in this subject, you are not going to write any paper. We are going to have Viva. So there are various aspects that we are going to check in Viva. In Viva, some questions will be there that can be asked by external faculty as well as internal faculty. So it is contributing 50 marks here. While if we discuss about term work, so term work here we are expecting group work, and as a part of group work we'll form a group and we'll make a group presentation. So according to your group you have to make a group presentation. We are going to provide topics to you, and based on those topics you have to prepare one PPT, and in front of whole class, you have to present your presentation. So that's the term work, which is contributing 50 marks here. So combinedly, the professional ethics course is contributing 100 marks in your mark sheet, and that's the examination scheme. Now let's go ahead, and now we are going to discuss about Glimpse. Here, as a part of Glimpse, I'll tell you what we are going to learn in this subject so that you can get an idea that what are the subtopics here and what is the learning. So we'll start from the module 1, which is about overview and basic concepts. As a part of first module, we are going to discuss about the definition of ethics and some related terms like moral, values, so and professional codes. So these are the terms which are also associated with ethics, and that will be part of our first module. Then, as a part of second, we are going to discuss about profession and professionalism. Uh, Here we are going to discuss about some professional duties that corporate world is expecting you to follow. So that's the second aspect that we are going to learn in second module. The third is about ethical theories. Uh, Ethics is nothing but branch of philosophy. So as a part of philosophical branch, there are many research happened. There are many people who did research previously, and as a part of their research, they also found some outcome. They did research on human behavior, basically, and they had a research on child, that how a child is considering moral or ethics in their life, then how it can be changed at different age group, like if the person is in a teenage or if the person is going ahead and achieving the adult age, then what are the changes in his or her moral or ethics. They had a research on various aspects there, and based on their research, they also found so many good outcomes and they formed the theory. So here in the third module, we are going to discuss about two aspects like moral development theories as well as ethical theories and some ethical principles too. So that we are going to learn as a part of third module. Fourth module is talking about responsibilities and rights of professional. There are many things you can consider that as an employee, you are having rights, but sometimes those rights can also be violated by others. Then, in those kind of situations, how one can perform and what are the aspects that one person should have to consider, that is a part of fourth module. Then, as a part of fifth module, it is discussing about ethics in engineering profession. So here, as a part of fifth module, we are going to learn from different examples, different case studies that in engineering profession, why ethics is so important, and what are the expected rules and regulation that as an engineer one should have to follow, because we know that engineering is one such profession in which all the products, all the process developed by the engineers are directly related to the society. So if a person as an engineer is not following some standards and it is making faulty product or faulty process, so it can be harmful for many people, because society is the one uh, you can consider as the customer, and it is directly related to the engineering profession. So that's the part of fifth module. As a part of sixth module, we are going to discuss about ethical codes and global issues. So here we are going to discuss about various company and some live example. those companies who were following ethics, those companies, some of them, if they are not following ethics, then what was the impact that we are going to check, and what was the consequence, and what was the outcome if they were not following ethics. So, as a part of sixth module, we are going to check the global aspect in which we are going to discuss about various companies. Now, talking about teaching method. As I told you, this is completely different from your regular lecture, and here we don't require you to write down on paper. So that's why we are not having theory exam. We are having Viva only. So as a part of professional ethics course, we are going to learn about various teaching method like demonstration. I'll show you some video, and I'll also narrate some story. Those story can be related to real life person, or it can be hypothetical. So based on that story, based on that video, I'll ask you a few questions, and we are going to discuss about what is right, what is wrong, and one, if the person is there in that story, then how one should have to act. So demonstration is one method. Role play, though it's not currently possible because we are not meeting face to face, but whenever we are going to have a chance, then we are also going to check role play method. Video learning is one of the aspect. Then quiz. We are going to have frequent quiz in which with your thinking, your thoughts, we want to know about particular situation. So as a part of quiz, many times we are going to use various different method, not only Google form. And in today's lecture also, we are going to start with one quiz, and it is just to know about your opinion. So we are going to use quiz as one of the teaching method. Then brainstorming. Brainstorming, like I'll ask you a few questions, and in some of these situations, we are going to see that many people do have some different ideas. So that will lead to our discussion. And the last one is about case studies. So case studies, some real life case studies or hypothetical case studies I'll provide, and we are going to learn about various aspects. So these are the various way in which we are going to deal our subject professional ethics. Okay, guys. Uh, Now we are going to have one quiz, as I told you. So give me a minute. I'll share one link. Okay, so link is pasted in your chat box. All of you can check. What is required is first you go on this link, change your name, because if you are not changing the name, then it is going to take by default the name which system is providing. And first change your name. Then there are few questions which you will answer, and I'll also show everybody's answer on screen. It is one of the interactive way. So Mentimeter is one of the great tool that we are going to use today. So first go on this link. If you are facing any issue, please tell me, and then we are going to start the quiz. Guys, don't write down your answer in the first question. I told you to change the name. Don't write down in question. Okay, I hope everybody is on Mentimeter. First, change your name. I close the voting for the first question. So all of your answers are deleted because many of you wrote down the name. First, read the question, and then I'll show you the result as well. So I'm about to start the voting for first question. Okay. I hope you can check the screen. And now I'm starting the voting. First, let me read the question. The first question is, what do you understand by the term ethics? I want your reply, though we haven't started this study yet. So I want to know the basic idea in your mind that what, according to you, the term ethics means. So I'm starting the voting now. All of you can now vote. And after voting, you can also come back here on this screen and you can check what's your response and what other people are responding. Must, okay. Principles, that's the other. Manner, great. It's many people are that you again wrote down your name. Values of our own. Great, great. We are getting many responses. I'll read once everybody finish. Great. So far, 30 people responded. You guys can also come back here on the screen and check what are the responses that we are getting. So we are getting many answers. If I'll read for you. So answers are behavior, morality, moral principles, general guidelines, then thinking in right way. Somebody wanted to say courtesy, but spelling is not right. But okay, courtesy. Uh, Other people are, many responses are still coming. 40 people right now responded. Basic required attributes, great answer. To understand manners, great. Moral principles, principles of morals, same. Is a way of behaving, great, nice answer. Rules, okay. Manners, okay, manners are there. Principles, then somebody is saying conducting an activity, okay. Values, to understand manners. Correctness in work, okay, great, nice answer. Morals or rules, own values, nice answer. General guidelines, okay. Moral principles, morality, great. System, somebody is saying system too. Character and habits, okay. So far, 45 people responded. I'm going to start a clock for those who haven't responded. So now you are having only 1 minute time. The timer already started. After 1 minute, nobody will able to respond. The answers are popping up. 46 people responded. Guys, last 40 seconds now. After 40 seconds, it will close automatically. Basic required attributes is a way of behaving. Okay. Norms and values. Okay, great answer. Thinking in right way. Okay. Principles of morals, own values. work with manner. Okay, general guidelines. Last 5 seconds and it will close now. 47 people responded now, and the voting is closed. You can check the result here. There are many replies that we got. Somebody is also defining ethics with the term ethics. Okay, so great. I got to know about many of your answers, and I am very happy that many of you are having idea regarding what is ethics. Now we are going for next question. So first I'll read the question, then I'll open the voting. Here, as a part of second question, it says that to what extent do you agree or disagree with the following statements? So there are two statements right now you are seeing on screen. It says that first statement says that practicing ethics in business helps in getting more profit. The second statement is saying that ethics are personal. There are no distinct ethical rules to be followed by corporate houses. And in this question, you have to mark as per the grading which is available. So whether you strongly disagree or whether you strongly agree, you have to select and give a ranking on both these statements. Now I'm going to start the voting. The voting is open now. All of you can now reply and they can select the particular answer according to their understanding. And at the end, I'll show you the result. It is continuously changing, and you can also come back to this screen. Here the answer will be displayed in average mode. So it will take the average of whole class. So far, 21 people responded, great number. Yeah, 38 people responded. Great. And we still want to know everybody's reply. 40 people responded. And I should have to start the timer so that you can log the answer and we can see the result. So far, 41 people responded. And now I think I have to start the timer of 1 minute. So I'm going to start the timer. Now 1 minute timer is started. Those who haven't responded, they can reply and they can record their answer in this one particular minute. After that, it will close. 46 people responded. Great. Guys, only 40 seconds left. Lock your answer. Otherwise, you will not be able to reply afterwards. 30 seconds, last 30 seconds. Okay, number is increasing. 20 seconds, 48 people so far responded. And last 10 seconds, 49 people responded. Still you are having chance. Last 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And the voting is closed now. Okay. So come back on this screen. I'll show you the result. The average of the class responded 5.7 here. So for the first statement, which says that practicing ethics in business helps in getting more profit, there are the average is 5.7. There are many people who the highest number is 22. There are 22 people who thinks that Yeah, they are strongly agreeing with their statement that following ethics can lead you to more profit in business too. So it is on very higher side. Majority of your class people are thinking that yes, this is the appropriate one. If we check the second statement, which says that ethics are personal, there are no distinct ethical rules to be followed by the corporate houses. So here the average response is 4.2, which we can consider on the middle part. There are 11 people who think that they strongly disagree with that. There is one person, there are 11 people who think that they also strongly agree with that. It is very confusing one. Why? Because many people think that ethics are personal. There are no distinct ethical rules to be followed by the corporate houses. People are agreeing with this statement, but there are other people who think that for corporate, there are different ethical rules too. Okay. We haven't started studying, but this is just to get your idea. We are going to learn many aspects. And I hope you are enjoying the quiz. Now, from question number 3, there is already timer set. So I'm not going to start the timer. It is already inbuilt and it is going to give you 1.5 minutes. Within 1.5 minutes, you have to reply. Otherwise, you cannot. So let's go for question number 3. And here we are going to check how many participants are there. So okay, 35. Enter in the room so that I'll start the quiz. Question number 3. 42 people, 43, 44. "46 currently, 47, and now I think we can start. So I'll start the quiz. As I told you, from question number 3, all the questions are having inbuilt time. So within that time, you have to choose the correct option. So let's start now. Okay, guys. As fast as you answer, you will get more points here, and we'll also check who is the winner. So the third question is there on screen. The word ethics is derived from the word ethos, which means what? So there are 3 options in front of you: harmony, bench, and character. What do you think is the correct with the word ethos? Last 1 minute left. The timer is already started, I told you. So as fast as you are answering the correct answer, then it will give you more points. And I'll also show you the result. And we are also going to check who is the winner. Last 40 seconds. Be quick. And now last 30 seconds. Last 20. It will also give us the correct answer. And we are also going to see who got the marks. Now 10 seconds left. Okay, time up, and let's see the answer. So actually correct answer is character. Out of 50, majority, 38 people selected character as the answer, and that's the correct question. So the next question is this: which of this is an unethical and illegal practice that individuals showcase at the time? And 3 options are there: going on strike, tax evasion, not purchasing platform tickets when traveling by 3-tier AC coach. Timer is already started. Last 40 seconds. Ten seconds now, and then we are going to see the result. So let me show you the result now. Okay, so this is the result. As you can see, going on strike, 7 people selected that it is unethical and illegal practice in the society. I don't know why they thought this. Here, if I'll give you example, guys, right now we do know that there are many people who are opposing many things done by the government, not in our country only. There are other countries. We know that there was one black person who was died by the policeman, and because of that, many people are protesting it, not only in America but in various part of the world. So going on strike is not an illegal or unethical way. If majority of the society is thinking that something is not right, and they are opposing it, so they can showcase their opposition with the help of strike. And sometimes you can see that there are many news in which, if the workers are not paid, if the workers are not happy, so in many companies plant, they are going on strike. Like we had previously had news regarding Maruti Suzuki's plant. Many workers were going on strike. So it's not unethical or illegal. So 7 people thought that. I don't know why. The correct answer is tax evasion, because tax story is an appropriate thing. While 28 people, majority of the class, is thinking that not purchasing platform ticket when traveling by three-tier AC is the unethical or illegal practice. Why? Why? I mean, why? Because you know that what is the purpose of platform ticket. You cannot use platform ticket for traveling three-tier AC coach, because if you want to travel by three-tier AC coach and you are having already one ticket of it, while in the same way you will not going to purchase platform ticket. Do you agree? This is just to confuse you. That's why I selected third option, and I was assuming that majority of you will select it, and that's why it was trap for majority of you, and 28 people responded. They thought that platform purchasing platform ticket is necessary while traveling by three-tier AC coach. Oh, confusing one. Now we are going for the next one. And let's go for the next question. It says that A poor man steals to feed his hungry kids and wife. Is he wrong in doing so? There are three options in front of you. No, yes, maybe. What do you think? Reply as soon as possible. Last 1 minute left. $40 left. $30. 20 seconds. Last 20 seconds. Reply. Otherwise, it will close the window. And we are about to see what is the result here. 3, 2, 1. And time's up. Let's see what's your response. Okay, 16 people think that no, it's the question was, is he wrong in doing so? The people are saying no, he was not wrong. But there are 17 people who says that yes, he is wrong here, while 15 people says that maybe. But here there is no correct answer. Why? Because according to situation, and there are many ethical theories too, which we are going to learn. And I'll also tell you that if you follow one particular ethical theory, then you will see the situation in that way. But if I'll give you the another ethical theory, then your answer may vary. And that's why here, if, whether you selected no, yes, or maybe, you cannot justify that this is the correct answer in all the situation it is related. And that's why we are going to learn that why ethics are important in our life, in personal life as well as professional life. Okay, great learning from this quiz. Now we are going to start. Smith, you can stop your mic. You can mute yourself. Thank you. So I hope you enjoyed today's introduction lecture. We had a quiz as well. And now I'm going to share one link, a Google form link, which is your attendance. So it will ask you a few questions like you are from AI or big data. And then you are going to reply about your name as well as your enrollment number. Write down your full enrollment number so that I can mark your attendance. I'm going to give you link now. Okay, guys, the link is already pasted. You can go on this link. And if you are facing any trouble, please let me know. Mark your attendance and then you are free from my side. I'm here to help other people. If you are having